back of the plane. Here we are. We're almost there after a very long trip of Lena not getting on the flight because the ticket's name was wrong. And then we got off the flight, very long flight, and then they lost her luggage, so she has no clothes and no toiletries. And then we waited in the wrong line and we got the ticket finally for the Roma Express to Rome. And we're going in with nothing. We think this is the right train, but we're not positive. But other than that, we're excited to see Rome. Well, we made it to McDonald's. Let's get some McDonald's.
You saw that? It touched me.
Here we are in Rome, Italy. It's 3 in the morning. We woke up.
Sleep.
We woke up early. I slept. And now we're exploring at 3 a.m. down the.
It's jasmine.
And these dark alleys smell really nice.
Because it has a flower called jasmine.
Here we are in Vegas, the Bellagio.
You're ruining my video.
Here we are, we're at the Bellagio. How do you like the Bellagio? How do you like the Bellagio?
Always ruin the video. Government.
What did I say, like a consulate?
Fontana.
Oh, look at the Italian architecture, so beautiful. Oh, thank God. Popeye's chicken. We're saved. Lena, we're saved.
Over the centuries and as tastes changed, each pope left their mark on the Great Gardens. The restoration of the ancient aqueduct, built by the Roman Emperor Trajan in the 1st century AD, which brought water to Rome from Lake. Housed the Vatican Observatory between 1906 and 1932. In 1935, the observatory headquarters province of Rome, and in 1980, a second in conjunction with the Stewart Observatory at the University of Arizona. And at others rise above the rooftops or loom at the end of an avenue. From here, as it is not hidden by the facade of St. Peter's, we can admire it in its full majesty and in all its parts, from the drum, that supports the weight of the Great Dome itself to the lantern which sits above it. The dome was designed by Michelangelo, although only the drum on which it was to rest had been constructed by the time of his death in 1564. It was completed in 1590 by architect Giacomo della Porta. Today, the huge dome, 136 metres high and 42 metres across, rises above the tomb of St. Peter directly below it. The Virgin Mary, dressed in white, as she appeared to Bernadette Soubirous in 1858 in the cave of Mazarin. As Mother of the Church,
There she is.
the Virgin Mary is commemorated with worship in many places in the garden. Sometimes the one next to the popes and miracles. Right of the heliport, built during the papacy of Paul VI, which allows the popes to travel quickly to their summer residence of Castel Gandolfo, 20 kilometres from Rome, and to reach various Italian destinations on their pastoral journeys. Moving towards the basilica from the tower, we come across a low wall covered with climbing plants, which is another section of the old Leonine Wall. This spot is closely associated with the figure of another pope from the last century, Pius XII, who was pontiff from 1939 to 1958. He liked to walk around this wall after lunch every day. He always walked alone and in any weather. A glass roof protected him from rain and wind. That's why we can see. On one side is the great 2000 Jubilee bell, which rang in the new millennium from a temporary support in the middle of St. Peter's Square. It is engraved with the heraldic device of John Paul II, with his motto, Totus Tuus, and the image of the Pope opening the holy door of St. Peter's. Made by the famous Marinelli foundry in Agnone, in Molise, the bell weighs 5 tons, is 3 meters tall, and has a circumference of 6 meters. And the museums. On the slope separating the government from the apse of St. Peter's, we can admire the coat of arms of the reigning pope, a great example of topiary art. Exceptionally, it was inaugurated in July 2013 by 2 popes, Pope Francis and the Emeritus Pope Benedict XVI. Designed by the architect Luca Beltrami and inaugurated in 1932, it is home to some of the greatest masterpieces of Italian and European painting from the 11th to the 19th centuries.
Grazie da quella parte, don't stop.
We cannot work on it because the blue stone is so the blue sky of course judgment of Michelangelo is from this kind of stone.
because you can make the photo. Max. Now, jetzt haben wir die Landekarte. I wanted to take a picture of the map. My phone is really
Titty. Hello? You seen the Sistine Chapel? Is the Sistine Chapel there? Hello? Did Julius Caesar paint all this stuff himself?
What?
Julius Caesar himself painted all this, you know that?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean, what am I talking about?
What is this?
Lena, did you know that Julius Caesar painted all this stuff himself?
And the museums. On the slope separating the government from the apse of St. Peter's, we can admire the coat of arms of the reigning pope, a great example of topiary art.
All right. Check this out, baby.
Continue on to Via Nicola Salva.
Right now?
No brakes.
Alors, c'est quoi les explications? Tu regardes s'il n'y a pas un podcast. You know, like shows that the way, like that. That's why I wanted to do ourselves.
Well, we're doing it ourselves now. It is cool. We couldn't get in there.
Yeah. Livre. Ali, mãe. Ok. Não, a gente tá pra trás, vai. Aqui. I almost fell.
Look at this.
And here we have a marble. You see the marble with many holes. Let's go in that.
Yeah, you can see, actually, that might be the way we go down towards there. We want to go from there and then that seems to be the way.
Take us down for pictures first and come back here at the end and we will see all your names. Very hard.
in Ciocianica. Tra l'altro la Turia non è sempre aperta, ogni tanto l'aprono, ogni tanto no, a discrezione. A discrezione di chi non so che però a discrezione, ma se andate dentro è bellissimo. I mari sono trattati perfettamente, quindi oggi
Lena.
So this is the one that we did this morning, but I don't, so maybe this part is not allowed.
I don't know.
Maybe we can come tomorrow morning before we go. Here we are in the Rome train station. There are the trains. Here's the entrance to get in. That's TSA security. And where are we going, Lena? The airport again.
Why?
Because they found my luggage.
Yay! Here we are at the Spanish Steps in Casa de Roma. Here we are just cruising around Rome again. Cruising around Rome. Fanculo. It's the only word I've learned. Cute car. Here we are at the back of the Pantheon. It's pretty impressive, I guess. A huge fucking brick dome with a hole in it. Excuse me. Sorry. There's a line to get in.
Men nu är det väl det att
Here we are waiting for the Pantheon.
Blackboard. Only here shoulder.
men jag går ut dit här. Och så står det.
Måste jag se det där alldeles klart.
Look there. Whiteboard. Only here. White one.
Both do it. Alright, here we are in the Pantheon. Is it cool? It's pretty cool.
It is pretty.
It's pretty cool.
What the heck? It's round.
It's very oval. I mean,
Very.
dome shaped.
What about if we go like this, just facing the camera? We don't have to watch upstairs. See upstairs.
That's all the water? Why is it green? Where'd you get that thing?
Amazon.
Here. Now for a quick shower.
Where is Jesus?
Where's Jesus?
We can make it. But now we just like drive.
It's what the road's made out of. And it's in this hat store. Right next door they got a Warhammer store. Another nice fountain. It's a viewpoint.
What did we have been years ago? We were at this.
There's nothing wrong here. Same. Oh. We're gonna take a picture of them. Here, you guys smile. Molly, look at me. Alright, one. Do a nice picture. We're gonna stay here until you do. Alright, one.
Alright, look at me.
Two. Nice picture, guys.
Alright, look at me.
Look at me. 1, 2, 3. Look up. Say gelato. Go look up and Molly, we're not gonna leave. 1, 2, 3. Molly, smile. What is that then? What is that? White, big.
There's another huge monument made of marble or something.
So, actually, only 500 of them are abandoned, and 900 still working. Because unfortunately, since 100 years, people stop to go to churches. People are getting like separated from a religion, and all scandals came out as well. So it's actually the Vatican since 100 years in
Are these Catholic churches you talk about?
98% are Catholics. There are a couple Christians, a couple Protestants, and but we have also one synagogue, a Jewish church. Yeah, and it's the most important in Europe actually. And we're gonna talk about Jewish story as well because we're gonna feed also. We're gonna drive by near the Jewish ghetto, and we're gonna hear about it. Obviously, it doesn't look like a ghetto at all. It's one of the most expensive areas of Rome. But yeah, I mean, I keep the secret for later. Okay. All right, guys.
Here's the main church of all the churches to end all churches in the Vatican. The rest are just franchises off this one. The main business. Here we are, St. Peter's Basilica, the main church in the franchise that is Catholicism. Solid. Well, what do you think?
Pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's true. How do we get in? Here it is.
È il calore del pavimento che dà fastidio. Ecco.
Por acá se pasa, por allá.
Here we are, we finally made it inside the main Catholic church. It's very large, very, very large. Do you know what that thing was? No, that golden statue thing?
What do you mean?
That was Jesus. And a lot of people do cry when they touch it. Here we are, the Vatican, at the main church. It's electronic.
Wait, that doesn't. I think the other side.
All right, do it. Wait, you didn't even do it right. Hold it up so they can see it. Yeah. Okay, go. Get in line. That's it. All right, that's a good gift. Here we are in the Vatican. Well, Lena, what did you think of Rome and Italy?
Pretty nice.
Yeah.
I would love to come back.
We should go throw a coin in the fountain to make sure we come back. Isn't that the superstition?
Oh yeah. I have a coin. I have a coin with
You
me.
have two?
Yeah.
Let's do it.